Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T30. It's a Tier 9 American tank destroyer, and this one's located on the south spawn of Redshire under the command of Panzerpenguin. 1 mark on the barrel, so he has been playing this quite a bit. It's a bit of a monster of a tank. It was actually designed alongside the T29 after the end of the Second World War, as a tank to take on the mighty Russian IS-3s. It's got the biggest gun that the Americans fitted, 155mm. And he's starting off next to the river. He's just getting his bearings, trying to work out where everyone's going so he could then plan his strategy. Now that 155mm gun can do alpha damage of 750 with one shot. Penetration 276 with standard ammo, goes up to 320 with APCR. He also carries HE rounds, only a few, which have got 950 alpha on penetration 90. So any lightly skinned vehicles, well, they're going to get wiped out with one shot if he can get around it. Okay. Now, he's moving up on top of the hill. This is a favourite spot I always aim for when I'm in Arty for the start of the Redshire battle, because you nearly always see somebody knocking trees down, which is the worst possible thing you could do to announce your presence, because I just lob a shell straight in where the tree was knocked down and normally catch somebody unawares when they haven't been spotted. Now, 17.72 seconds is the reload time, and part of the reason for that long reload, always been spotted, pulls back, it was on the hill opposite. Now, as I was saying, part of the reason why it's long to reload is it's two-part ammunition. The shell and the propellant charge are in separate containers. The shell's loaded first, then they punch in a charge in a propellant bag afterwards to fire it. And they did actually make one T30 which actually had an automatic loading system. Oh, he's got a target, IS-3. Oh, he pulls back before he can get shot. He knows he was in danger. His sixth sense must have gone off as well. Now there's only 2 existing prototypes for the T30. Oh, there's the IS-3, and he fires around in 672. It's a low roll, but it's still a huge amount of damage for that IS-3 to take. I mean, he's lost 45% of his health with one shot. Or is that 2 shots? Because I think he was stunned as well. Now the tank was very, very high because it actually, the loader had to stand upright in the ring, and all 2 targets, the T69 and the IS-3, go for the T69, and 715 hit points of damage, and he bounces 1 round, and the IS-3 get 1 in. Not sure where that went in. Oh, it's lower plate. The other round bounced off the upper plate. They did try an automatic loading system, but it wasn't that good because obviously it had to load 2 separate charges, and they also had to have a hatch at the back to eject the shell, which of course wasn't necessary with the manual one. And 771, and he bounces that round from the IS-3. So that IS-3 now is a one-shot. But just about anyone. He's only got 4% of his health left, and we're getting some spotting damage on the back jet 25 ton who's just over there. Okay, moving up to get a kill. No, he's disappeared. That IS-3 doesn't want to come out to play anymore. Yep, he's hiding, and well, he should, because if he pops out he's going to get wiped out just like that. Mind you, that means the IS-3 at the entrance to the castle is going to get wiped out very shortly by our IS-3, who's in the castle grounds alongside a Ferdinand. And this is a back chat 25 ton, and that's going to proxy spot us. He has, because he was just too close. And up there we've got an FE4202, and we've locked onto him. Manual shot, and he does 738 hit points of damage to him. Right, we're going to go over and, yep, the Batchat's dead. There's the IS-3. You can see him now, but he's dead. Yep, he was a one-shot. Okay, we're loaded. He's already got nearly 3k of damage already. And we've conquered the east side of the map. We're now just trying to conquer the hill. And they're just running away. They know they're in danger. Oh, the FB4202's come round. We're going to have to turn around. He's auto-aiming. And, yeah, he's gone. Big mistake, Mr. FB4202. You don't want to come face to face with 155mm. It's going to wipe you out. Now, do you think this tank is pretty amazing? It was actually designated as a heavy tank originally. Oh, Udez on the run. Can we get a shot? Oh, we actually tracked him. And we're picking up damage assist there. Oh, yes. So it's not as good as getting a direct hit because that would have earned more XP, but it's some XP. If you want to actually see the real T30, the one that's actually at Fort Benning, because there are two in existence, there's a video by Sophie Line. Go check it out on her YouTube channel, because she actually walks around a T30 and it's a monster of a tank. It really is absolutely huge. Magnificent piece of engineering. But unfortunately, the Americans did not adopt it as their tank. So the prototypes were the only ones that were produced. And that was that. Okay, now we know that there are still 5 enemy tanks out there. 2 heavies, an AMX 65 ton and a T34. There is the AMX 65. There was the AMX 65. He's dead, and we've got a high caliber. And the Batchat's happy about that. He just sticks affirmative. I think he likes the fact that the T30 rather can do that sort of damage, just like that. Okay, it's loaded. Batchat's acting as our bodyguard. Which is very nice of him. Now we just need to find that T34 and make mincemeat of him. Oh, we were spotted. Somebody can see us. Oh, it's somebody behind us. It's the 416. Okay, the Ferdinand should have sight of him. But we're going to have to go back and deal with him. Where did that shell go in? It's difficult to see. Oh, it's a heat round. Went in through the side of the turret. The Batchat's going after that 416. He is a one-shot, and he's gone. So another kill for the Batchat. Oh, he was seen again, but bounced around. 390. That's from the Strv. And we spotted the M53-55. Can we get a shot? Well, he's going back into cover, and we take him around from the Strv. This time it goes into the gun. Let's have a look. Where did that one go? Oh, right at the base of the gun at the mat there. It's a nasty little hole through the gun there. Now, if that actually happened in real life, you wouldn't fire that gun. It wouldn't be effective anymore. You'd have to go back to the repair yard to have a new gun fitted. And they're saying, don't die T30, and he's saying, try not to. But he's only got 282 hit points left. Oh, we just lost the Batchat. He was shotgunned by the M53-55. Okay, now, we don't really want to get killed by that Strv. And he seems to spot us every time he goes over. We've got the T34 and the M55 both in the same place. Udis is off to the west, to the east rather. I have a feeling Panzerpenguin might go around to the west and come up through the village and go around them that way. Arty's sitting in the southeast corner of the map, but he is moving up. He's in the GW Tiger, which is the Tier 9 German SPG. He's got a hefty gun to play with as well. If he could land a few rounds in there, that would certainly help. Okay, he's moved up a bit closer. Udez is moving around from his position in the east, and I'm hoping that he'll go round the west. If he can scoot through the valleys, go round by the dip, the moat in the castle, then Panzerpenguin can keep them interested on the hill, and the units can sneak up on them from the west. I think their focus will be so much on Panzerpenguin that they'll miss the fact that there's somebody coming up. Oh, the Strv has been found! He'd actually moved away from his firing position. He's gone up into the castle, and we're so slow to move about because we're so heavy. He's into the castle grounds. But the UDES is there. Now, can we get eyes on the Strv? It's given us somebody to go after. Okay, there he is. Just in sight, just at the top of his vehicle. Oh, we got a piece of him! It's a low roll, 707, but the UDES claims the kill. And that's very useful because that Strv was the problem, not the T34. The T34 is a Unicum player, but it was the Strv that was constantly sighting us and then putting holes into us. That's an amazing shot considering he had a damaged gun originally, but obviously he did fix that using his repair kit. And somebody's actually typed 4 is saying Arty spot, and he's meaning it in a joking way, obviously. Mind you, I mean, if somebody did say that to me as an Arty player, I probably would go spot actually. I'm capable of doing that, but oh my god, the GW Tiger just took out the M53-55. He worked out where he was and he put a round into him and took him out. Now, nicely, he's using the bush. UDES is sneaking up on the west side, just as I suggested earlier. And if he crests the ridge line there, he's got a tree the other side. I'm not sure that's going to fully protect him from the T34. They've got 2 minutes 55 seconds left on the clock. But there's only one enemy to go at now, and he's only got 30% of his health. Okay, the UDES is in position now to begin the trap, or snare him. I think the UDES is going to flush him out, and then Panzerpenguin's going to wipe him out. If he stays where he is, UDES will kill him. And he's found him. There he is. Can we get a shot? Yes. And we do get the kill. Beautifully done. And that's game. And the team says nice. Excellent game there by Panzerpenguin, and it's a first-class tanker for Panzerpenguin in the T30. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. He got a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks, and the win rate for that battle was 83480. He didn't get any medals in that game, and that's a great pity because he really should have got some medals out of it, but sadly none. Yeah, but it was certainly worth it. What a game. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you have it. Just look at that. And he says in the teamwork wins a game. It certainly did. You look at damage, you see he actually managed to get 5,256 hit points of damage, the highest on his team. But he was actually beaten by the Jagdtiger on the enemy team. He's the one who picks up the high caliber and the Top Gun. He got 5,472 hit points, just beaten by a little bit more. The Batchat 25 ton, he came in with 4693, a very useful support role there, and he did actually save Panzerpenguin from getting drilled in the ass by that Object 416. And then came the Strv S1 on the enemy team, 2,531. Unfortunately, Panzerpenguin was just too good with that gun and put a round into the top of him, allowed the UDES to take him out the game. When it came to kills, it was the Batchat who managed to do best, alongside the Jagdtiger. Both of them managed to get top guns, but I think you would say that the Jagdtiger wins out on overall because he did actually manage to get the highest damage as well. When it came to base XP, it was Panzerpenguin who came top. He managed 1,199 base experience points from his 3 kills. He then, after that, him came the Batchat 25 ton with 1048, and then the UDES managed to clear up with 875. And both played extremely well. In fact, all of the players at the end played extremely well. Peter Klinko in the GW Tiger getting that kill on the M50, M50 355 certainly did help a lot, because if that tank had been in there and the UDIS had tried to poke, he might have got shotgunned by the M55, and that would not have been a very nice experience. But yeah, it was a good game all round, and as he said, teamwork wins a game. So let's have a look. Panzerpenguin only fired 10 rounds during that game. He got 9 direct hits, 8 penetrations. Damage of 5,256 hit points, of which 1,429 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits from the enemy, 4 of which were penetrations, 4 non-penetrations, and he also blocked damage of 1,250 hit points. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 3, and did damage assistance of 1,611 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 50,667 credits, got 25,000 credits for mission completion, and that brought up a total of 75,667. And after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, and he didn't use premium rounds at all during that game, he ended up taking away 42,779 credits. He received 25 bonds from that battle. He also earned 1,199 base XP times 5 on that weekend, so he took away 5,995 experience points altogether. But a very satisfying battle, even if there was no epic medals. He was that epic medal was stolen away from him by the Jag Tiger, who managed to get that 5472. So such a pity, because at one point he was leading the high caliber race, but it just got taken away from him at the end. But if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.